Hey y'all, I just finished eating something and I want you to see my platter. This platter was full. Goodness, there comes something. Let me see what it is. Guess it's the police. I'm glad they're not after me. Anyway, this platter was full of portobello mushrooms and a dip. And this is all that's left. I mean, it was full. I ate it all. And I was going to watch the Andy Griffith show while I ate it, but I decided since it looks like it's going to rain, I came outside to enjoy the outside, and so I'm eating out here. But anyway, I'm fixed to show you this video of how to cook a portobello mushroom. And you know how expensive they are when you buy them as an appetizer at a restaurant. Well, I didn't pay hardly $2.50 for a big platter full. So you can make your own. So watch the video. I'm fixed to show it to you. Hey y'all, have you ever been out to a restaurant and you looked at the little appetizers and you thought, oh my word, those are as expensive as the meal? Well, last week, we went to a restaurant and Isabella was sitting next to me and she ordered an appetizer for her meal. And it was portobello mushrooms, and they had cut them in slices and kind of did them like the mushrooms that we had the other day that I showed y'all how to do. So anyway, in this container right here, there were 2 of these portobello mushrooms, and I bought them. And I think they were like maybe $2.50 for the package, $2.50. And that appetizer that we got, it didn't have but maybe one of these fried, and it was like $8 and something, maybe 10. It was expensive. So she ate that for her actual meal. So I thought to myself, when I get home, I'm going to buy me one of those. I'm going to make me some dip, and I'm going to have me a fried portobello. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Got my grease in my skillet, and I've turned it on here. Got it on high. Now let's come over here and cut these up. I'm going to do it right here because my light's kind of messed up today, so I'm going to have to glue it back together. Y'all can just kind of watch from a distance, but you'll see what I'm doing, okay? I'm just going to cut skinny strips out of this thing. That's how they did it. And I've got 6 pieces in here. Here's how they look. Whoop! I have to wash that one off. Okay. That's how they look, okay? I don't want to waste it. Let me get it up. Rinse it off. Anyway, it's got 6 little pieces in there. And I'm gonna do the other one too. We're gonna do both of them. As George would say, we're gonna do both of them. Both of them. That's what he would say. I remember that when she got hers, they were so hot. We really couldn't very well eat them right the second they got to our table. We had to kind of nibble on them just a little bit. Okay, here they are. And they were seasoned with something. So I didn't ask what they were seasoned with. But I know this, the batter stuck to them. So we're going to do a little buttermilk over them. And we're going to put some cornmeal because they were crunchy. They were crunchy. So we're going to put some cornmeal in there over. Well, let me toss them first and get everything wet. And do it gently, okay? All right, we'll get me some cornmeal. Sprinkle that over it. And we're getting just a little bit of flour. You know, we talked about that holding everything in. Okay, that's all I'm going to put. So now we're going to put some spices on it, and I'm going to look up in my pantry and see what I've got. So here we go. Y'all look down there and see this. Let's toss this around in our cornmeal and our flour. And it looks like I may not have enough on it. I may have to get a little more. Because because you want it to be kind of dry when you put it in there. Let me get some more. That's not enough. That is not enough. Let me rinse my hands off. Let's get us we'll just get cornmeal. We won't get the flour because I think I've got plenty of flour in it. It doesn't take much flour. I'll just sprinkle this cornmeal around on it. Maybe that'll dry it up. Oh yes, that's what we needed. We just didn't have enough. All right, now let's put some, I'm gonna turn this off a second. It'll be starting a fire before I get all my stuff on it. We're gonna put some goodie on it, y'all. And I think that today what we're gonna put on it, we're gonna do some little Cajun and a little Creole stuff. And let's use some salt and garlic. And what else do you think might be good on it? Y'all tell me, what you think might be good on it? Have you made these before? This is my afternoon snack. I don't want that. Let's see what we got. I think I'll take some Italian. I believe that would be good on it. All right, hold on just a second. Okay, now I had to turn you off a second. I had a phone call. Walt was calling me. All right, here we go. There's our mushrooms, our portobello mushrooms. This thing right here would cost you, this many, probably $15 or $16 for this appetizer. I'm telling you. And you can fix these at home. All right, we're gonna put on little, this is Italian seasoning, Italian, okay? But you can put whatever you want on yours, see, that's the thing. You just doctor it up any way you want to. All right, here's some Creole. Let's put a little Creole on it. Toss that around a little bit. I'm excited. I am excited. I love to try new things and eat new things. All right, we're going to need a little garlic. You know we got to have that. I went out today to eat with my fun bunch. Got to have a little salt. And we go to a different restaurant every Tuesday and eat lunch together. It's a group of ladies. Most of us have lost our husbands. Some of them still got theirs, but most of us have lost our husbands. We've got one lady in our group, Miss Pat, and she texts us every Sunday to tell us where we're going to eat on Tuesday. She's in charge, and I just go wherever she says go. All right, so now let's turn our grease on. I think we're ready. I'm gonna put a little more salt. All right, let me tell you what I did. I made me some dip. They had some dip that they served with the mushrooms when we ate there. It was good, but I didn't know what was in it or anything, so I just made mine up. So I've got 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 3 tablespoons of sour cream, about a teaspoon of this Creole, black pepper, salt, hot salts. I put maybe a tablespoon of hot sauce in it. I like hot sauce. I wanted horseradish in it, and I thought I had some in my refrigerator, and when I looked, got in there, bitty. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna dip it in when it gets ready. All right, let's get us out a little platter. Let's get us out a paper towel so when we take them up, they can drip on this. I don't need but one. All right. We're ready. We're ready when the grease gets ready. We'll push y'all back a little bit so that you can see the pot a little bit better. I'll just move this out of the way where you can see good. There you go. There you go. Somebody said the other day, Brenda, did you get your stove fixed? I've got it fixed all except for one eye, and he has ordered a part for me. He said the inside of it needs do some replacing. I'm I'm looking for my tongs, y'all. That's what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. Let's try just one of them and see how it's gonna work, okay? Let's try one and see if it starts cooking good. All right, I'm gonna turn it down to about 7. Well, there she goes. We're frying them up. Uh-oh, this is gonna be my afternoon snack. Y'all want to see how I got my light set up? Look at that. The thing that holds it broke, so I've just got it nestled in with that stuff. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I just knocked off the top to my Planter's peanut jar. I'm glad it didn't break it. All right. About ready to take these up, or I could just kind of flip them to the other side. When you're deep fat frying, you don't have to flip much. This is going to be a quick appetizer. Very, very quick. Boy, they look good, don't they? You see how the batter sticks to them? And the reason it's sticking to them is because of that wonderful buttermilk I'm putting on it. That's the reason. I'm going to enjoy these. This is my afternoon snack. I'm going to take it back there in my little office. I'm going to turn on the Andy Griffith show. I'm going to watch old Barney Fife. And everybody else that's on that show. I love it. All right, let's try the rest of them. These are some little pieces. They just come off the very end of it. If you got any cornmeal left in here, it's all seasoned up. So all you have to do is just, you got any cornmeal, I got about that much left. I'll put this in it. A little bit. Stir it around with it and make us a little corn pone or something out of it. So we won't have to waste it. That's what we'll do. We'll make us something like that. It'll be like a hush puppy with no onions. Just some good flavors in there. Let's see how this will work. I think that'll be perfect. I put a little more seasoning in it since we're making some kind of little cornbread thing. I'm inventing me a new recipe. I love to play in the kitchen. When I was a little girl, I used to play kitchen all the time. Oh, I would cook. I'd get those china berries off of our china berry tree and make cakes and put that on it. And I'd use mud and make little mud pies, and I used everything. I'd take leaves and grass and play like I was cooking turnip greens. I had me a little play kitchen. So there's our leftover cornmeal and a little flour, and I am going to make us some little hush puppy like things. Should have wasted it. They'll probably be delicious. George used to say, oh, that's so good. What all did you put in it? I'd say, I don't know. Isn't that going to be good, y'all? Look at that. Now, you go to a restaurant. Now, here we have spent probably $3 at the most. We didn't even spend that. But Then they charge you about 15 or 20 for that big platter of that stuff. All right, let's put this cornbread in there. I want little bitty balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I might could get one more out of there. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, we can. 9. All right, let those cook. Today when we were at lunch, we got to talking about oils and grease and all that kind of stuff. And y'all know that there's many a times when I use coconut oil. When you buy it, it'll be in a big old jar, about like that. I get the kind that's got 2 in the jar. And when you buy it, if it's cold in the grocery store, that coconut oil is going to be hard. But in the summertime, it gets soft. You can use it on your face. You can cook with it. I have made biscuits with it before, and they turned out good. They surely did. They turned out good, so hope my eye didn't go off. All right, let's try one of these while we're waiting on the other. If it's cool enough, I'll get one from the bottom. Maybe it's cooled off a little bit. Ooh, my mouth's watering. Y'all know I love to eat, but I stay busy when I'm not eating. I cut grass this morning. As soon as it got daylight, I was on that lawnmower. And I cut till 10 o'clock. I cut about 3 hours because I had so much to cut. I have a big place. Lawn-wise, not a house, but the property. How good that is. Let me see about these. They're about ready. I'll put them in a little bowl. Anyway, I got up for breakfast. I had nuts and coffee. A big handful of nuts. I had, it was a mixture. It had peanuts, cashews, pistachio, Brazil nuts, all that. I had a big handful of them, and I put them. There you go. That's out of the stuff that you would, some people would have thrown it away, but I wasn't going to throw it away. Maybe some little bread. So anyway, I got up and ate that, and then I got on these doctor's pants today. I didn't have them on when I went out to eat, but anyway, I got up, then went and cranked my lawnmower up, and I cut grass till 10 o'clock. Came in, got my Amish farm soap, got in a hot shower, washed my hair, my body, and everything in it. And got prettied up as best I could and went out to eat. Then Banks went and got her hair cut. She wasn't the beauty shop person to do it, and I took her because Hannah is up at the church cooking for 135 children. We're having Bible school. And Hannah is the one in the big fellowship hall feeding all those children. And tonight she was doing smoked link sausages. So I don't know if she's doing like a hot dog with it. I don't know. But anyway, she's cooking smoked links. Mm. Y'all, those are delicious. So if you've ever gone out and you've gotten a meal and you wanted portobello mushrooms, well, here it is. It was so simple. You could have done the regular mushrooms if you'd rather have the little white ones. I love those too. If they're too fat, you can cut them in half one time, but most of the time I just cook them whole. But when you first bite down on them now, they're going to be hot. They're going to be real hot. Let's taste of this thing. What can we call it? Leftover cornbread. I don't want any stuff on it. Mmm. That Italian tastes real good in there. This would be great with spaghetti. Mmm. That's good. How do you cook your portobellos? You know, it wasn't too many days ago I showed you that I made me a hamburger out of them. That was delicious. And now I'm eating them this way. And you can get you some coconut oil to put in your big skillet. And that'll be good for you. And you can use that coconut oil, you know, on whatever. And I'm glad y'all went ahead and got your cream ordered, the tallow cream from the Amish soap people, because, you know, he can't send it in the hot weather. So he said, y'all need to go ahead and get it in because he's not going to sell it anymore till fall. You get the soap, and that's what I use. I use the one that's the colored soap. I've got the other kind too, but the other one it's got more oils in it, and I can wash my body with it, but I can't wash my hair in it because it's got too many oils, which is really good for you. So I've got both kinds, but today when I got in the shower, I was nasty from cutting, and so I used the colored soap. I think that was blue or green or something I had today, and I did it all. My hair was squeaking when I got out. I didn't use any shampoo, and I didn't use any conditioner. I just washed it and got it squeaky clean. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm fixed to go turn my TV on, and I've got a cup of coffee in my microwave heating up for breakfast. And I'm going to turn my television on, and I'm fixed to watch the Andy Griffith Show. And I'm going to see Opie. And I'm going to see all of them on there. And ain't B. I love that show. And I can tell you what they're going to say before they even say it because I watched it over and over it. But I can't find any really good shows on TV to watch. So I watch the ones that are good. In the mornings, if I happen to be turning on the TV, which I really don't ever do much in the morning time because I'm always busy. But George used to like Gunsmoke. He'd watch that. Mac Dillon, Festus. They were good. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. And pray for us at our Bible school that little children will be saved. And they'll find Jesus. And they'll realize that even as, you know, we're born into sin. We're born into it. When I was saved at 9, I didn't even hardly know what sin meant. I thought I was sinless. Well, I wasn't. I wasn't. And so, anyway, we'll pray for Hannah and all the teachers that are up there, and they're doing a great job. And the church is just beautiful. They fixed it up so good. So if you're in the sound of my voice tonight, it started at 5:30. And it's okay if you miss the first few days. Just come to the last few. Okay? Y'all have a great night, and fix you some of these portobellos. Love y'all. Bye-bye.